What's going on, guys? It is a Monday morning. I didn't do any vlogging this weekend because I just wanted to, have time with my family. But I did get a lot of social media stuff taken care of this weekend. I'm on Twitter again. I've got my wonderful fiance is gonna start running my public figure page on Facebook, so you can look me up there. I will be there. I also got my Instagram linked to that same page, so my Instagram posts will start being fed to that. I got my LinkedIn updated, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. I got through the first chapter of Vanessa Van Edwards' Captivate book, which so far is amazing. I'm very happy with that purchase. I love the book. I love the things I'm learning from that book. I'm not going to ever say I'm a bad people person, because I'm not. I'm actually really good with people. However, there are things that I need to get better at. I need to get better at how I talk to people and get better with handling social circles. People I don't know. Now, social circles where I'm comfortable and it's cool. But social circles that I don't know people in, I'm not the type of person that can just walk into a crowd and have a bunch of conversations. However, I have a YouTube channel and I'm a loudmouth. Don't ask me how those things go together. I don't know. But I love the book. I'm coming to you guys this morning with this message, right? So this morning, my alarm clock went off at 5:20 to get up so I can get my AM cardio in, right? And I'm not going to lie, last week, I snoozed my AM cardio. I just snoozed it. I didn't want it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't feel for it. I just didn't want no part of it. Don't ask me why. I just didn't. And so this morning I got up, right? And I got up because when my alarm went off, I wanted to snooze it. But in the midst of wanting to snooze it, I was like, the thought came across my mind. We talk about motivation and how motivation is wonderful because motivation pushes you. Motivation does that it's that extra bit of sprinkles on top of the sundae, when you want something and then somebody talks to you and gets you even more pumped for wanting it. Those things are all wonderful. Problem is, though, motivation only takes you so far. You have to be dedicated. I listen to so many motivational speakers. I listen to so many influential people that know what they're talking about. Know what they're talking about, know who their audiences are, know, that whole scope. I had to get rid of that can because I got tired of hearing it shake. And I'm going to throw some sunglasses on because the sun is killing me. Anyway. They know who their audiences are. And they know that they're speaking to the percentage that, obviously, if you're tuning into motivational speaking, if you're tuning into hearing people talk about ways to better improve and to adapt and get stronger and go further than what you've already gone in your life, they know they're talking to a group that is already in the mindset to get better. So here's the thing, all right? Motivation wise, right? I try to motivate everybody. I try to have that positive motivational feel behind everything I say and do in my videos, because I feel like a lot of us need to hear positivity because there's not enough positivity in the world. Problem is now, we're in 2018. The time for motivation is starting to come to a, not necessarily a close, but the room for motivation is getting smaller. We have to start dedicating ourselves to something. This morning when I woke up to that alarm, I had this thing click in my head. If you were dedicated, you get up. Like, I don't want to necessarily say I love when I shit talk myself in my head, because sometimes it's bad for you. You know, you can like think negatively about yourself enough to where you bring yourself down because you think negatively about yourself. Then again, it's, you know, you have those times where you think negatively about yourself, and then that other part of your brain kicks in like, no, we're going to prove this shit wrong now. That's what happened this morning when my alarm went off. If you were dedicated, you get up. Oh yeah? Alright, watch this. I'm going to get up. We're going to do this now. I got up. It was cold. It was like 27 degrees outside this morning. I got up and I ran anyway. I'm not going to say I killed it. I mean, I think my lap pace was somewhere around like 18. It was like 18.7 minutes. But I did it. I got up, I went out there in the crappy cold Ohio weather, and I laced up my shoes and I walked for like the first 5 minutes so I could warm up because it was cold outside. But then I committed to a run and I went for it. I went hard. I mean, that 5 minutes factored into my 18, so I mean, in all honesty, I think I actually did kind of kill it, because I'm factoring in I walked for 5 of that 18. That means the rest of that time I was running on it. So I mean, I'm pretty satisfied. But we need to start dedicating ourselves, right? We need to start dedicating ourselves to our causes. My pastor, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before, last weekend, right? He said something when he was talking about, like, he did this whole series about things you can do, like, to be a generous person. And of course, you know, part of being generous is he threw money in there. It's a really touchy, sensitive subject with a bunch of people, including myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like money is not a sensitive thing, because it is. But the thing I loved, he brought up when you're talking about giving money to the church, he talked about, you know, supporting the cause, giving money to something that you support, to give to what you push yourself into, right? I look at life in the same exact way. That message can be translated into just life. You want to get healthier, you want to get fitter, you want to get lean, you want to get built, whatever that looks for you. Why wouldn't you push into the gym? Why wouldn't you get the dedication that you need to get up at 5:30 in the morning and go on a cold morning run? Like, why wouldn't you? You want to get successful in life. You want to get that job. You want to get something that is going to better your situation for your family. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, you know, update online social profiles? And why wouldn't you look for better job opportunities? And why wouldn't you, you know, you don't have to get where what I'm saying right now. You don't have to try to make anyone around you believe it. You don't have to. Nobody needs to believe you. But you got to believe you. And that's a lot. That's a lot when it comes to the way the human mind works and the way we function in our lives. You've got to believe you. You've got to buy into you. I said that in a few videos back. You got to buy into what you're selling. Because here's the thing. If you're not going to buy it, nobody else will. If you're not all in, nobody else will be all in. You've got to do this for you. That's nobody can do it for you. Nobody can make you nobody can get up at 5:30 for you and run. Nobody can put in the job applications. Nobody can get over their fear of doing those things other than you. You've got to do that for you. Nobody else can do it for you. So I'm going to cut this off here because I feel like, I'm already at almost 11 minutes now. But you gotta buy into what you're selling. You have to. Nobody else can do it for you. So start getting dedicated to those things that you're buying into, right? Show the dedication. Show the work. Put in the work. I know it's not fun. You think I enjoyed putting it down this morning? I didn't enjoy going out in the 27-degree weather and running. I did it because I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to this thing that I'm trying to accomplish. I'm dedicated into getting better shape. I'm dedicated into doing what I need to do to be there for my family and the longevity of this, of this life. I'm dedicated on improving myself. That's why I'm reading these books. That's why I'm doing these things. I'm making these moves. I'm dedicated. And we all got to have that mindset. You got to be dedicated to what you want. And I know I'm beating a dead horse when I say dedicated one more time. But the thing of it is, I could talk to you. 1,000 people can talk to you. A bunch of people can speak into you and try to motivate you and push you and make you feel like you're on top of the world. But man, unless you're out there living it, nothing I'm saying, nothing no one's saying to you is going to really matter. You got to live it. You got to go out. You got to pursue it. You got to go after it. You got to get it and go as hard as you can towards what you want. You have to succeed at what you want. And here's the thing, when it comes to succeeding, you can fail and still be successful. Successful people say it all the time, that the successful people in this world failed more than they ever succeeded. But the reason why they succeeded is because they failed. They learned, they adapt, they got better and better and better and better and better until they overcame and achieved what they were after. I'm going to cut it off from here. You guys have an amazing, blessed Monday. I hope every single one of you out there stay safe. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. We're going to go get this Monday. We're going to go kill it. We're going to kill it. And we're going to show our dedication and get things done. Ah!